What's up, soul family? So today we're going to talk about being responsible with our free will. What this means is, yes, we are all free will individuals, even though we are one and we're from source. But be aware and be mindful of the choices and the decisions that you make. When you are unconscious and you're just walking through life, not really paying attention to the things that you're doing, I hate to say it, but this is going to come back and bite you in the ass at some point. Realize that you can make whatever choice you want. You can choose, to treat people like crap. You can be an asshole to people, but don't think that that's not going to have a negative reaction. That's going to create a spiral of negative reactions. And everything is cause and effect. So don't be irresponsible with the fact that you do have free will. Nobody is telling you what to do. And even when people do tell you what to do, you have free will because you can choose not to do those things. Just as when you grew up, your family may have told you, this is the religion that we practice. This is who we are. This is who you now will be. And you have to follow what we do. Newsflash, have you ever heard of being rebellious? Sure, you have free will. You can literally not do what you're told. But in a sense, when you become aware, when you're no longer unconsciously creating your reality and you're aware of your thoughts and you're being mindful throughout your day with your interactions with others, you're paying attention to how you speak, your tone of voice, your bluntness. Maybe you have to dial that down. Once you start paying close attention to the things that you do, your actions, you can minimize some of the karma that comes from what you do. And yes, every action, once again, has a reaction, cause and effect. So use your free will wisely. Be mindful of yourself. You need to look within. You need to start really going deeper inside your own self and saying, okay, what is my intentions that I want to set for this day? Everything is not going to go, cookie cutter, just like what you laid it out to be. We all came here with a plan pre-birth. Okay, we came here with a plan, and I can guarantee you a lot of things didn't go according to plan, right? But at the end of the day, you can have an outline in your mind of what you want to do, set your intentions. So as long as you're consciously aware and keeping your intent in the background at all times, then you can honestly say you did the best you could. You made the best choice given. Out of all the circumstances you're faced with, each choice you made was for the greatest of all, for the greatest good of everybody involved in that situation. Just try to pay more attention. When you are on your spiritual awakening journey, you literally are in tune and aligned with everything around you. You're aware that the person, serving you at the cash register when you go pick up your lunch is no different than you. You might be working a corporate job or something like that, but you're no different than a barista. You all are one. You're all here in this journey together in the school of life. We all have plans and goals and lessons to learn and challenges to face. So mind your free will. Get it in check. Reel that in. Don't just run around saying, well, I have free will. I can do whatever I want to do. Sure. But be aware that there is consequences. So in terms of setting your intention, I personally think what helped me when I became spiritually aware and awakened is meditating and creating some sort of daily routine to keep myself in check, to remind myself of who I am, which is an immortal, infinite soul being having a temporary human experience. So, I've created a mantra for these things that I want to remember, these things that I want to be mindful of throughout my day. All these things are important. So come up with a day-to-day routine that you can do, that you can remind yourself. If it's getting up for 15 minutes early in the morning before you start your day and meditate, and you know, you can meditate on your intentions. You know, you can write them down in a journal, create that magic book, you know, write down your intentions, write down the things that you want to accomplish. When it comes down to certain people in your life that you know, maybe you haven't been so kind to these people. Now is the time to pay attention to how you interact with them moving forward. You know, you use your free will to be an asshole to these people. But now that you're aware and you're consciously co-creating with the universe, now you have a responsibility to yourself, okay? And to everyone around you, because we're all one. You know, it's about taking responsibility for what we know now, because you can't unlearn things. Once you learn, you know, of who you are, your true nature, what your life purpose is, and why you're here, and you've awakened, oh, well, you can't go back to sleep now. So let's now focus on how we can fix some of those circumstances. You know, you may start to make amends with people, maybe internally. Maybe these people aren't in your life anymore, but you know you did them wrong. Personally, what I've done is I've written them letters explaining why I did what I did, why it was wrong, and why I truthfully apologize, and now I know better. And once I write that, I have put it in my God box. Okay, I literally have a box. It was a tissue box, yes. Got a marker, and I wrote God box on it. And I put those letters into that God box. And that God box is going to allow those messages to telepathically, intuitively go to the person that I did wrong to. And they're going to feel a sense of relief. Like I no longer have to have this negative vibe about this person. For some reason, I forgive this person. I don't know why. Well, technically, I know why. I know because I forgave myself, number one. I apologize to them even though I haven't seen them for years, and I let it go, you know? So be responsible for your actions. Every action has a reaction. Use your free will wisely, because everything has karma attached to it. And your karma can be quite grave if you are aware and you have learned and you know better, yet you continue to do things that don't serve your higher self and don't serve the greatest good of others. So on that note, my son's knocking. In love and light. Namaste. Hotep.